Welcome everyone, day 28 of 31 days to prevent breast cancer and choose joy journey. How cool is this? I just ordered this off of Amazon and like in 2 days or probably 1 day I got it. So I figured I'm not going to do subliminal messaging. I've been doing bliminal messaging. I guess that's the opposite, right? And I got this cool t-shirt. I love it. Oh my gosh. And my necklace says choose joy. I don't know if you can read that. Choose joy. My bracelet. Choose joy. Gotta love Amazon Prime, no less. So I'm talking about how to choose joy today when you're in the pit of sadness or frustration or confusion or anger, depression maybe. That is the time when joy is a choice. It's automatic when things are going good and yay, all is amazing. It is a stinking choice when you don't feel like it. And I want to give everybody just some ideas, some pointers, so it's not being fake, it's not being a fraud when you are finding joy in the midst of some pretty horrendous tsunamis in your life. Whether it's an illness or a disease, whether it's something financial, like maybe just the bottom has dropped out of your business or your finances, and it is a huge, deep hole. Sometimes it's relationships. Unexpected things happen. In my first couple videos, I explained how I came up with my Choose Joy mantra for me. It was back in 2002. You can watch the videos, but really it was the saddest, darkest time of my life then. And one night I thought, you know, I can choose to be a victim and still say, why me? You know, how did this happen to me? Or I can find something to be joyful about in my day. For some people that might be gratitude or thankfulness. I'm like, I gotta find something I'm joyful about because I'm tired of playing victim. So I came up with Choose Joy. Okay, I thought I made it up. And then a few years later I Googled it. You know, this is 2002. I didn't Google things back then. And then Googled it, and lo and behold, I think it was, you know, a thing back in 1999. So I was 3 years short of making it up myself. Nevertheless, it's been my mantra through life, whether things are going well or whether things are going crappy. I find some way to choose joy in my day. And so I'm going to go ahead and give you 3 ways you can do that. You might be crying, choose joy. You might be ticked off, choose joy. You might be super confused at why circumstances are happening to you that you did not create. Let me tell you, I get that. My brother passed away this year, and that was never ever expected when we came into 2019. And we are all finding ways to choose joy in the midst of missing him incredibly. But we can do both. We can miss him and we can be sad, and we can find things to be thankful for and joyful for in our day. So, how to choose joy? Like, it's a choice. Remember, it's a choice when life sucks. So, the number one way, and it's no mystery, I'm just going to put down scripture. If you've never read a Bible, that's what's in a Bible. Bible verses. Amazing Bible verses, because really the only way to choose joy is to work on the mindset. It's not external stuff. It is internal, body, spirit, soul, mind, and how do we rewire that? So scripture, Bible verses. When I was diagnosed with cancer last year, my friend Linda printed off like 20 Bible verses out of the Old and New Testament on joy and gratitude and healing. And I'm going to post a picture of that in the comment section. I taped them all over our kitchen. So every time I went in the kitchen, there was Bible verse, Bible verse, Bible verse, all on like keeping my focus vertical. Remember, we take stuff to God. We bypass the universe, take it straight to God, the creator, true God. And I fed my mind on that. Because there were times I would cry. I would be scared, concerned, worried. What's my journey going to be? Is it going to be walking through some pretty treacherous fires? So I fed my mind on scripture, always taking it vertical to God. The second one is, you're going to think this is a little weird, but trust me, this is a must-do if you want to keep yourself focused on moving forward and out of the pit of despair, is laughter. Okay, it's easy to laugh when things are going well. It's not easy to laugh when you're sad or mad or depressed. But you gotta laugh. It sends endorphins in the body. It helps reduce those cortisol. It's kind of like smiling, but now we've taken this to an even bigger level. And so a lot of times for my clients who are a little frustrated with their journey on their health journey, I have prescribed 5 minutes of laughter a day. With the internet, you can Google SNL, you can Google Carol Burnett, you can Google any comedian and just let yourself laugh, smile, like even force yourself to laugh. They've got laughing yoga, and it actually does some really good things on the body physiologically. So I'm going to put here, just so you don't forget, 5 minutes daily. This, of course, this is daily. These are all going to be daily. So laughter, it's really, really important. And I know there are some really, really sad things happening with people, whether spouses have Alzheimer's and they don't recognize them anymore, or somebody has passed away, or you've just, lost everything you own and you're afraid you're going to end up on the streets. Find an opportunity to laugh. I promise you, your body needs it, your mind needs it. And then the third one is, you may or may not be able to do this, but there's ways to get around it, is one of the ways to choose joy is, I call it pet therapy. So, therapy. If you have a little cat or a dog, cats and dogs. I mean, when my brother was in the hospital, there was this man who brought this like massive dog. I don't even know. It looked like it was half dinosaur. It was huge. And he brought it in, and those patients, their eyes lit up. Just being able to see a doggy and pet a dog. But I know for me, we have a kitty cat. I know, I'm a crazy cat lady, and I totally admit it. She was such a great little snuggler for me. And just the purr and curling up with me when I would take naps. It's so therapeutic. And if you don't have a pet, then the animal shelters and the humane societies, they love it when people come in and volunteer and walk the doggies or pet the doggies or pet the kitty cats. So you can still kind of get that fill even if you don't own a pet. But there is something so nurturing and so loving about an animal, especially when you're going through tough times. They sense that. It's pretty fascinating how God has wired animals. So there you go. I've given you lots and lots of holistic supplements and treatments and foods and beverages. But today I just wanted to give you some things again to feed your mind. This runs the ship. I mean, I can give you all the great external things to do, but especially scripture and laughter are internal. Pet therapy is external. And I just recommend that you pick one, to do when you're going through tough times. All right. Hey, I can do this today. Hashtag choose joy, and God bless.